Hey guys, momentaijankguy here again, bringing you another deck profile. I am very excited for this profile. I've been working on it for a while. It's one of the reasons why I haven't been uploading, and also I haven't uploaded as much because I've been busy with work, so I can't play as much as I used to. But I'm still trying to pump out a lot of videos for you guys. Alright, so it's going to be on an Anubismon Loop Deck / OTK-ish type of deck, because I was playtesting today for against my friend before work, and I was able to OTK him. Alright, so the 4 eggs, 4 purple eggs, 4 Anubismons. We all know what this does. One of the best eggs in the game. Turn that down a little bit. On deletion, draw a card, discard a card. Perfect synergy with the deck, was what it wants to do. Alright, let's get started with the rookies. Alright. Should organize that. I mean, it's organized, but I should have done that better. So we were playing the Gizmon engine. So we were playing 4 Proto Gizmon. I apologize for that glare. Alright, so for anybody who has never played Belphemont or played against it, so when you would play this card from your hand by deleting one of your eggs that isn't like a rookie or anything, because they're the only level 2s in the game, reduce the cost by 2. So you're going to play it for 1. And on play, draw a card, trash a card in your hand, and all turns the Digimon can't Digivolve, so just note that you cannot Digivolve on top of the eggs, and you cannot Digivolve on top of them. And on deletion, by returning 2 Gizmons and their names, so it can be itself and something else, to put it to the bottom of the deck, and then it plays the Protomon AT from your trash. So it's very, very nice. Next we are playing a good old Ignitemon. If you guys ever play Mervmon or Anubismon Loop, you know what this card does. So Ignitemon, Digivolve for 0 for crossbar, but that doesn't matter because all the eggs are purple. And after the video, I will be going over like a combo, like a small little combo you can do. So when attacking, by deleting one of your other Digimon, delete one of your opponent's anticipated Digimon equal to the Digimon's level or less that you deleted. So it's a very, very nice card to get rid of annoying bodies that are on the board. But it's mainly here for the inherit. When you play a Digimon by an effect, you gain a memory. Next, we are playing 3 Gazimons, just your good old memory blocker. I was debating about putting 4, but I was like, I don't want it to be too much because you are able to recycle it a lot in the deck. Playing 1 Psychmon, just for those certain matchups against like Blue Flare or anything. Blue Flare doesn't hurt the deck too much, because as long as you're able to Anubismon on the turn, even if you push it out and they stun it, as long as you can Digivolve, you keep your turn, you can just keep swinging. Or anything that uses Digivolve in general. And it's also really good against Belphemont because then they cannot reduce the cost by a gajillion by deleting one of their Proto Gizmons if they have their tamer out. And 2 of the old school BT2 Tapermon on deletion, draw a card. Which is a very, very nice card. Alright, on to the 4s. So we were playing quite a bit of rookies. We were playing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 rookies. That is quite a lot. And I really hope you guys enjoyed the sleeves. I got these sleeves from AX from last year, and these were a gift from my friend. They are the Mana Moon sleeves. Alright. On to the 4s. So we were playing 4 Gizmon ATE. So on play, you can delete a level 3 Digimon to reduce the cost by 4, essentially playing it for 2 costs. On play, draw 2 cards and trash 2 cards. And alternatively, this Digimon can't Digivolve. And on deletion, by returning 2 cards that have Gizmon in their name to the bottom of your deck, you can play 1 Gizmon XT from your trash without paying the cost. So next we are playing Genkakumon. So this card is, I was a bit iffy at first because I wasn't able to play test it first, but it does help quite a lot. I've also been debating about bumping it to 4, but right now 3 seems pretty good. So when you trash a card in your hand by using one of your effects, you gain a memory. And so at first I thought, oh, this is going to be very iffy to do, but then I remembered all the Gizmons except for the XT, they all draw cards and discard cards, and the egg draw cards, discard cards, and it has really good synergy with the deck. And then we were playing 3 Eismon Scatter Mode. I was debating about putting 4, but I think 3 is a good number for this deck specifically. On deletion, draw 3 cards, to draw 2 cards. So this has really good synergy when deleting it was the XT. Because let's say you go first, you put a rookie, hard play for 4, put it some bait, and if they don't do it, you could always risk swinging, because Anubismon Scatter Mode does have a reputation of having jamming when it swings. But in the case you don't want that to happen, or you don't want it to die, or ward 8, even if it doesn't die, if it doesn't die, it's good. You can delete it off the XT. Not the XT, the X5, because that deletes a 4. And just like pop up after that. But this is really good for deleting any level 3 you have. And then we are playing the 1 of Anubismon, because you have to play this card. If it's a 4, I would play 4 because this card's insane. During your turn, for each Anubismon Scatter Mode in your trash, it gains plus 2k power. And it's a 1 for a reason. Very, very good card. And we are playing 11 level 4s. On to the 5s. So we are playing, let's go to the XTs first. So we are playing 4 Gizmon XT. This card is just really, really good. I do not play the Tamer that goes because the Tamer doesn't really do too much for this deck, but I also have been debating it. Just to filter out through the deck a lot more. But another thing that's really unfortunate is that the end of turn draw a card, trash a card is a forced effect. It is not an option. So when you play this card, you can delete a level 4 to reduce the cost by 6, essentially playing a level 5 for 3, which is really good. On play, you can play the Tamer for free. It's a blocker, it can't digivolve. And on deletion, it plays the regular Proto Gizmon for free from your trash. So it's very, very nice. I do apologize for my dog's barking. And then we were playing 4 Blue Meramon. So it has retaliation, but what's important is the when digivolving. So when digivolving, draw 2 cards and trash 2 cards in your hand. Filter is out really, really good. It's like putting all the Gizmons in the trash. But another thing, I'm gonna guess some of you guys are wondering, like, why aren't I playing the Lady Devimon? Well, I'm using for the inherit. It's the exact same inherit as Ignitemonn. When you play a Digimon by an effect, you get a memory. So very, very good. And only 8. On to the 6s. So I am currently missing 1 card, but I should be getting it tomorrow, and it's not too big of a deal, but I still wanted to get you guys a video. So we are playing for Anubismon. I love this card a lot. I want more of these, but they went up in price a lot. So Anubismon, old card from BT4. So when digivolving, you may play 1 level 3 Digimon card from your trash without paying the cost. And during your turn, whenever you play a Digimon from your trash, that Digimon gains Rush for the turn. So essentially, that's where all the Gizmons come into play. They swing, they die, you bottom back 2 more, you play the other Gizmon, and then so on and so on and so on. And as long as it dies, which is a lot to ask, but there are some cards in here where you are able to pop your own stuff, you can continue popping off and just chunking their security. And hoping they don't hit a bomb that kills the Anubismon. And then we are playing for Nidhoggmon. Ignore the little proxy that I have. So this is the reason why this card is, he's the reason why this card is so good in this deck, because a lot of stuff trashes. So when you trash, it feels really good because you're gaining back memory. So even turn 1, if you have the Proto Gizmon, and you have this in your hand, you'll draw a card, you can trash this, gain memory back, you essentially played a Digimon for free, essentially. And then you can play the level 4 same turn, putting in the 2 still. So when you trash this card in your hand by using one of your effects, you gain a memory, and this activates during either player's turn as long as it was your effect. The when digivolving, you'll probably never do. You may trash 1 card in your hand to delete one of your opponent's level 4 lower Digimon. But it's essentially like a hand trap, essentially. It's like, oh hey, you deleted it on play, I'm gonna trash 2, gain 2 memory, oh look, it's my turn now. Essentially, it's a hand trap for this in this deck. Next, we're going to go up to the options. We're playing 2 purple memory boosts. On play, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 purple Digimon. And bottom deck the rest. And main delay, you can send it to the graveyard, to the trash, to gain 2 memory. So I was debating about putting missed memory boost in here, just so I can mill some pieces. But I also didn't want to have that off chance where you mill like your level 6s. Or you mill your 5s so you can go up the chain. So I wanted to be more consistent about it. And just being able to get out the searches that I need. Next, we were playing 2 Demonic Disaster. So this is one of the few cards that we play that can delete one of your Digimon to make the Gizmons proc off their effects. So what this does is you may delete one of your Digimon to unsuspend one of your purple Digimon. So it's very nice. Let's say you swing with the Anubis and what was I gonna say? You can swing with the Anubis. Hopefully it doesn't die because it is only a 10k base. Play this, delete the Gizmon that it didn't die, unsuspend it, and then play the Gizmons again. Or you can just target the Gizmon and then use the unsuspend effect to target the already unsuspended other Digimon that you have. And its security effect's really good. You may play one level 3 purple Digimon card from your trash without paying its memory cost, but no on-play effects. So for this, you usually want to play the Tapirmon because it has an on-deletion effect. So it's a very, very nice card. And then we are playing 2 Deathclaw. You may delete one of your Digimon, delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. And security, delete one of your opponent's level 4 Digimon. It's a very good card to continue off the chain with the Anubismon. And then last but not least, the Tamer. So it's a blast from the past, Matt Ishida. So I played Doritos Tamer because I wanted to go off. I wanted to get hit at security. Because if I see this in my hand opening game, I want to play it immediately because going into a memory return obviously is really, really good. But also for this deck, it synergizes very, very well to keep turn with that 3 memory starting every time. And also, if they hit multiple in security, you're adding back more pieces to your hand. Because adding back Nidhogg to your hand, as long as you have more Anubismon in your hand, is really nice. Because this card essentially is like, hey, I'm going to do all this, and I'm going to get more memory back to my hand. So for Matt Ishida, because on play, you can add a purple Digimon or purple option card from your trash to your hand. So that is the deck profile. Let me go over some combos really quick. Here, we're going to go into, we got Anubis, we got that. I'm going to show you guys the ideal stack really quick. I do apologize for that horrible glare. Alright. Let's shuffle. Oh, sorry for hitting the camera. Let's shuffle this. Oh my gosh. Alright. So this is your stack. This is essentially gain back 3 memory and you get to evo into this for free essentially. So you do this. Let's say you're I don't have a memory gauge right now, unfortunately, but we'll bear with me. We'll use Anya's head as the for 0. So let's say you are 2 after digivolving into this. Actually, you're at 0. So you digivolve into this. You draw your 2 cards. Discard 2 cards. So you discard the 2 Nidhoggs, and note that will happen a lot more often than you think. So you go from 1 to 2. You digivolve into the Anubis for 3. So you go from 2, 1, 0, 1, putting them to 1. I'm just gonna search the proto really quick. So you can play this from your trash. So Ignitemon, you'll get a memory, go back to 0. Blue Meramon, you'll get a memory, go back to 1. And then you can activate the on play. So you'll draw a card, trash a card. Oh, that's really good. And you'll get a memory. Essentially, you went into it for free. So you can, after that, the Anubismon in reality does never have to swing as long as like your combo goes off or you just want to finish off the Anubismon. So you can swing, let's say it dies, it's only 3k, but there are those off chances that it just lives. So you're on a bottom deck 2 Gizmons. You can play this, draw 2 cards, trash 2 cards, gain memory, so you would go from 2 to 3. I think I already procced the Kinkakumon, but if I didn't, you would go to 4 memory, and essentially and so on. But so like, let's say it doesn't die, because the deck does filter quite a lot, which is another reason why I like it a lot. Where are the option cards? Oh, they're up here. And then let's say, for instance, you have this out. Let's just do that. Let's say those are in the trash already. So you can play the Demonic Disaster and delete this, and then attempt to unsuspend this even though it's unsuspended. So you would go from 3 to 2. Play this by bottom decking this and this. It's another body. And then you just keep swinging on. This is why the Gizmons are so important. Why you want to try to get them in the trash as quickly as possible. Because everything that comes out gains rush. And if this dies and you have another Proto Gizmon in your trash, you can basically reset the entire loop. And then finish off your game with your Anubismon. Alright guys, well I hope you guys really enjoyed this deck profile and the little description of like what you're supposed to do. There are games where you will brick, but the bricks don't feel too bad because the Gizmon fixes your hands a lot. Because you get to draw cards and trash cards in your hand and just to fix everything up. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I will see you guys next time.